Out in the wilds deep of Lintukoto land, 270 rifle clutched tight in my hand. Through the forest trees, tall majesty strong, hunting the moose we've been chasing so long. Boots crunch on the frost, no words to be found. Silence and whispers, leaves dance on the ground. Breath shows the cold in the morning air clear. Anticipation rising sky high right here. Oh, the moose hunt in old Finland's embrace, where the wild meets the heart and a timeless chase. With the 270 steady we roam so far, in the land of the north under thousand stars. Tracks in the snow lead the way to our quest. Each step we take puts our skill to the test. Faces flush red from the wind and the thrill. Follow the signs to the top of the hill. Birch trees stand witness as shadows grow long. We push through the brush with the will of the strong. Antlers in sight, heart beats loud like a drum. Finger on trigger, senses all come undone. Oh, the moose hunt in old Finland's embrace, where the wild meets the heart in a timeless chase. With the 270 steady we roam so far, in the land of the north under thousand stars. Birch trees stand witness, the shadows grow long. We push through the brush with the will of the strong. Antlers in sight, heart beats loud like a drum. Finger on trigger, senses all come undone. Oh, the moose hunt in old Finland's embrace, where the wild meets the heart in a timeless chase. With a 270 steady we roam so far, in the land of the north under thousand stars. In the land of the north under thousand stars.
There we go. Yep, that's another one for the Wave the Hunter radio I'm making. But yeah, it's you can get some pretty good stuff out of there. I've been playing with it a lot. You have to really kind of fight with it. But there's that. What do we have here? Streams there. Make sure voice comes through. Looks like it is. Okay. Yeah, we got our nice little moose under the moon. Click off of that one. Yeah, Jason's here. Dragonborn. Hello, Dragonborn. Yep. Another banger. Yep. It's a good one. It's one of my favorites now. It's really nice. Some of the lyrics in there. But yeah, you can really like do it by hand. Like you can really you can put lyrics in, change lyrics, fiddle around with it a lot. So it's there's a lot more to it than I first gave it credit for, because my first couple ones I didn't really do much. I just kind of plugged in what I wanted. But the rest is kind of cool, but it's kind of a struggle like any other kind of AI thing. You got to fight with it to get what you want. But that one's I like this one because it's definitely focused on all this. Because I even put the 270 rifle in there, and then it even pronounces Lintukoto correctly. And I don't. But no, it's pretty cool. Some of the lyrics in that one, I like that one. So yeah, gonna be doing CreedMOAR. The moose is incredible. What, the one on the wallpaper? He's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good one. I actually forgot I made that one. Hello, SOC. Romulo? You're sick, that's no good. Yeah, it's a... Yeah. No, I like that one too. It's a cool one. But yeah, I forgot I made that one. I was looking through, what am I gonna post today on the thumbnail? Then I see them, I'm like, oh, okay, just do that. CreedMOAR. Yeah, CreedMOAR today. I've had some requests for the CreedMOAR. I keep forgetting about it. Let's go back here again like we normally do. Your chest hurts? Well, just make sure somebody's around, I guess. That doesn't sound good. I really enjoyed the 273 ammo changes. Oh, thanks, Jason. Whenever I do videos, I usually... Like, after I did both of them, I didn't really like them. I'm like, oh, well, I post them anyways. I got the next one's a 7mm PRC, and I don't really like that one either. But oh well. They get better as I go on, because after the 7mm, it thinks it's the 223, then the 243, and then I'm going to do the 7mm Odd 8, and then the 6.5, you know, kind of do the smaller calibers. Got a big old 5-star kitty cat today. Nice. Right on. That's a really challenging one to get. Too much bench press. Why don't I like them? I don't know. I just they're not as organized as I'd wanted them to be. Like, I don't think like condensed or clear or summarized better. Since I don't script anything. It's just like sometimes the guide video is supposed to be a little more clear and then if because I've been streaming a lot, when I switch into video mode, it's kind of weird because then you're no longer talking to anyone. But even though I'm used to that, it's like a different gear. And it's different if I haven't been doing anything. And then I just go to start a record. It's like the talking part of my brain isn't active yet. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes of talking before it turns on. So if it's not like active yet, the start of the video is more bumbly than the rest of the video because my brain starts working later on. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do the gams. Alright, let's do that. Did you try the ChatGPT? Yeah, so I've been playing with it a lot, James. Yeah, when I first started doing it, like I wasn't doing much at all. I was just throwing stuff at it, and I got really lucky, I think, for the first couple video or movie or songs, because they were really good, and I barely did anything. And I'm like, oh my goodness, the easiest thing ever. But if you keep doing it, you start seeing like where it messes up a lot, and so then you start realizing that it's like any other AI thing. So yeah, you can do your own lyrics. I did try to do that. But it can generate its own lyrics inside of it. You don't need ChatGPT. It'll generate them before generating the song, and then you can edit the lyrics within there. So you don't actually need ChatGPT, but you can use both, right, and fiddle around with it. So you really can make your own song. And then, because you're modifying the style. I mean, it obviously does most of the work. But, you know, I can see how people are taking ownership of the song if they're doing the lyrics and working on it. I just didn't realize it was, like, you could do so much, like, with it, customization or whatever. Just because my first one was so... First couple were so... They were good. I didn't even do anything, barely. I'm just like, write a song about this. But yeah, I've been playing with it more, and it's, I'm getting a lot more, like, I'm deleting far more than, you know, than comes out good. But yeah, so I got 3 or 4 that I really like right now. Is it 3 or 4? It's 4. 4 that I really like for the radio station that are staying for sure. And I've got one that's a cover. So I got that one slower song, like the ballad of like the Remingtons. And then and then you can like You can take the same lyrics or whatever and then basically do a cover of it in a different band. It's kind of good too. So, anyways, I got to focus on this. Did I look at the cavity damage? No, I haven't looked at that yet. Let's look at the cavity damage. I did look at the energies ahead of time. Now, these are cool looking cartridges, eh? They're kind of mean looking. This ELDX, that's going to be the one right there. You can just tell by how cool it looks. Where is the cavity screen? .5. Is there any significant difference? Ah, no, just oh, okay. See, this is where it doesn't make any sense. The Barnes TSX is 130, and this is, well, it's 140, and this is, the polymer tip is 143. What's this, soft point? Yeah, they got the same thing. The Barnes TSX, hollow point, 6.5, has the longest cavity cone, and the peak is farthest in. The polymer tip is shorter, and peaks earlier. It's backwards. Good old developers. 130. So this one's heavier. Peaks earlier, shorter cone, longer cone, peaks later. Soft point. Who cares? It's a soft point's cavity is a mix between these two. So it peaks as early as the Barnes. And is as short as the LADX. So this is a cavity in between. Okay. Anyways, for this one though, you're actually going to be using the Barnes TSX because it's the lowest damaging one. So the Barnes doesn't get left out anymore. All the other ones, it's like, psh, I'm not using the Barnes. I think I already opened up liquid fires here. Yeah, so the Barnes TSX. So between the two rifles, the energy is the same, so you don't have to worry about it. But there's a bit of an accuracy difference. I don't think it's major anyways. The SSG M1 is more accurate, or the grouping's supposed to be a little tighter, but I don't think it's actually noticeable by the player. So we're doing the GAMs. So yeah, the Barnes TSX. So at 100 meters, it doesn't matter which one you're using really. They're all hitting about 2,900. This one's still the strongest. And then the ELDX just carries energy, probably one of the best in the game. Like out to a kilometer, it gets still hitting 1,800 or so. So it's carrying it, but this is your strong one. And then these two, this is dropping energy like crazy. And this one's not as bad. So that kind of makes sense. Your Barnes TSX is dropping energy the quickest. And this one's just your middle ground. So there you go. Medium, light, heavy. And your CreedMOAR. You can't really switch tiers though. So this one's not really yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like the 6.5. Like I didn't like it before. I don't think I'm gonna like it now. Because I only shoot 100 to 200 meters. And at 200 meters, you can't really change any tiers or anything like that. There's only a 200 joule difference between these two. At 200 meters. 300 meters, it's only 300 joules between these two. So, moral of the story is, these only matter if you're shooting really far. If they're not, I don't think it matters which one you're throwing in. Except this peaks damage earlier. So you might actually want to use the Barnes TSX for close range. Okay. I'll have to ponder that one too. There's my ramble about that. My analysis. So Fusion, Barnes. Go in there, Barnes. Oh, I didn't buy it. I went there and I didn't even buy it. Like that. Get some ELDX. So, I don't know. That's not too exciting, really. for close range because the only consideration is the cavity damage. I might want to use the barns. Just rocking the morning silence. I lost my chat window. Whoops. Hold on. Got all this stuff in the way. What are you guys doing in chat? How far am I behind? Oh, I'm not far behind either. They actually modeled expansion in game. The jewels drop is with expansion and levels out and adjust jewels to produce the cavity cone. Oh yeah, that's what Toothless has been measuring. The jewels drop is with expansion. But I would agree. Kevin says, hey, Bumboot, and everybody, hey, Kevin. Okie dokie. CreedMOAR time. Oop, how come my keyboard's not working? There we go. Done staring at that. Hey, Mad Dog's here. PC, do you or anyone have bad frames on the new map when you don't on any... No, my worst map is, what's it called? Matariki. This one's like the other ones for me. I don't have any bad frames on it. I have heard other people struggling, but not here. Mine's okay. Matariki's by far the worst. This is the same performance as my Nez Perce in Transylvania, I think. Toothless is a different channel or website? No, Toothless is just a really dedicated scientist to Way of the Hunter. He's got I got a link to his user manual of Way of the Hunter in the description. It's like 160 pages or something like that. I think he's updated the cavity damage stuff. Like, to actually put it in the manual. I always joke because it's awesome, but it's like, please turn to page 143 of your Way of the Hunter manual. I don't know what it is. I have a high-end PC and get for... Oh, ouch. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, there's Toothless. I heard about that, Mad Dog. People with, like, the higher-powered PCs are, like, crawling for some reason. Yeah, and then you have me with, you know, a computer I slapped together with duct tape. And it runs the map fine. They've always had weird optimization stuff going on with their game. Well, CreedMOAR probably needs mouflons or something, eh? Oh, I have to watch. I gotta look for the red deer, right? We gotta grow the red deer. We have to grow the red deer. All right, let's do that then. When do they sleep and eat? One o'clock. 5 o'clock. Remember that. Go back down here to Wispy's area. I've noticed lower frame rates in places on this new map, but nothing major. High 30s at the lowest. Well, I don't think... I only go into the 50s, I think. At some places. So, yeah, I don't have any complaints with it. But I have heard other people having trouble with it. Jumped in and asked that question. Have to run for now. I'll throw up a thumb. Okay, thank you there, Mad Dog. See you later. I had a red deer steak and on vacation at a wild game especially... Hey, isn't that cool? So it's like Nez Perce business there. That's awesome, actually. I would like to try that. Alright. Go into a new year and see what this deer is doing. There we go. What did I say? 1 o'clock rest time? There. Okay. Hopefully he's here, because I don't really have his other zones. Come on, toolbox. Berry, made an elderberry. I had red dead kangaroo and ostrich. Roo was my, wow, okay. That's quite the selection. I had heavily processed chicken fingers. Okay, let's check out the gams. We got it ready. I wonder if you can even notice the cavity differences. Alligator. Doesn't alligator taste like chicken? Brown bear. Wait. Oh, the wind's going up there. Distracted already. Might as well see if there's a 5-star. That's with her. Oh, there he is. 2-star mature. Look at all these mature brown bears. Oh, alligator. All right, where are you, solo red deer? He's a solo, so I should be able to approach him fairly easily. I don't see him, though. We can just switch to the food, or his feed time. Oh, hey, Barry, guess what? The Duke Nukem Anniversary Ultimate Edition went on sale for like $2. So I'll be getting that. How convenient was that sale? Muddy water chicken? Smells like fish, tastes like muddy water chicken. Oh, the jerky be alright. Funny how that sale works. It's like it's listening. Yeah, it's normally like $20 or something, and it's like $2. So how can I resist? Gonna have to beat Doom, though, now. Okay, so he's not here at the... Well, maybe I'll spook him? I just need to see him. Oh yeah, this old herd of fallow deer. These guys have quite the numbers to them here. Nothing jumping out. Oh, 3-star. Quite a few bucks in there. So this should be... I thought this was their often zone. Oh no, it's brown bear. Well, where in the world is the... Yeah, just run away, fallow deer. Just run. Hello, Alfred. Quick question. Is it option 3? Free the reindeer for right option to get the shotty? Oh, Alfred, yeah. So there's 4 endings. 3 of them you get the shotty. So as long as you let him off of the fence, as soon as you do that and he runs away and you get the little movie, go get the shotgun. Then it doesn't matter what you do because you've got the shotgun. And then you just have to decide if you let him live or you sell him or you taxidermy him. Can't lose for $2. No, you can't, eh? Does the penetration and cone shape stay consistent across all the species? Yeah, it doesn't matter which species you're hitting. Oh, it is their rare zone. Darn, this can be tricky. Well, here, let me check the feed zone and see if it's off. And maybe it was the feed zone I had. Yeah. I don't know if anybody ever really explained it very well, because everybody's just like, there's 3 endings and 1 secret ending, and to me, there's just 3 endings, because everybody's gonna let them off the fence. Well, not everybody, but if you don't let them off the fence, then you get the worst ending possible. You don't get your shotgun. So if you let them off the fence, then you have the normal 3 endings. In all of them, you get the shotgun. I mean, if you're going to shoot the deer stuck on the fence, then you deserve not to get the shotgun. Well, at least hunt the deer. Now, me, though... Yeah, well, I was very tempted to, like, use the Jeep and then try to push the deer off the fence with the Jeep. But it would have killed him, right? But then, you know, I thought it would have been funny. But I didn't want to ruin the story part. Like, I wanted the shotgun and everything like that, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Oh man, all I have is the rare zones? Rats. Darn. Okay, we're gonna have to do some zone looking for a second. Only difference in cone is distance and when it starts in the animal. Yeah, and what it's going through. Like, the bone and the flesh will slow it down quicker than, like, lungs, so... Because that's what I noticed. So the video tomorrow, I talk about the 7mm PRC, and in the video I'm like, man, that cone's really small, and I thought it was the bone doing it, but it was just the distance it was traveling through the... Oh, there he is. Just the distance it was traveling through the flesh. Because it never entered the lung, it was just flesh the entire time. And it makes a much smaller cone because it loses energy too fast. And in the video I got confused because it was like a much smaller cone. And a lot of the cavity was in the rib. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's all being absorbed from the bone. But no, it's just that it was just completely just flesh. Alright, see if we can get eyeballs on them. Wind's kind of going this way. That was polite of him to break a stick for me. Where is he? I hear walking. Probably a wolverine or something. Come on, 5-star red deer. Where are you? I gotta be almost on top of him. Looks like there's a hill here, so he's probably just on the other side. Oh. Oh, there we go. 100 meters. A whole bunch of badgers or wolverines or something. Badgers. Oh, the wind's gonna go right at him. We're gonna have to go this way. Oh, there he is. Jump. Jump, Mike. See him. I see the antlers. Come on. Show yourself. Oh, he's right there. It worked. Wow. He didn't die immediately. All right, I think he's gonna trot off though because of the smell. Start the stream off with a 5-star. Now here's the thing. Can they be 5 stars for 2 years? Because maybe he has to go another year. Where they live to be like 12 or something? I think it's 12, right? He doesn't get much chance to be 5 stars 2 years. Oh, you guys doing lots of talking in here. Norm says it's only a 3-star, let him go. What, is that Wispy? Or the fallow deer I was doing there? My Wispy was like 1 star or something. You let him go? Oh, I took him out because I wanted to stuff him in the lodge. It does, but some species have thicker flesh or thicker bones. Flesh a little more energy absorbing than organs. Bone a lot. That will influence how far energy lasts. Panamera's here. Hello. True, I would try to free the deer in real life. Also thinking that it would be awesome if they added animal models to a real shooting range. It would make... Yes, that'd be cool. Yes! They should add the ballistics stuff. Yes. Also help the hunter understand their weapons better. Yeah, they should do that. Gel dummies, perfect. Yeah, I use moose for gel dummies. Yeah, each round has an expansion start, and that determines when and if it will go through flesh, bone. There's enough expansion organs, depending on jewels when hit. I was thinking ballistic gel too. Yeah, that'd be good. I just call the moose my ballistic gel. I like the idea of each map having a different range on it. That'd be cool. Yeah, I thought mine was a 1-star too. With the skeet range, that would be good as well. How did my guy leave away when I was reading chat? Where'd he go? My 5-star? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. So we're using the barns. The barns is a little light on energy here, though. But they're all about the same, I think, at close range, aren't they? Yeah, there's like barely any difference there. You just stand there, dear, while I soar through my ammo here. Oh, this one hits a bit harder. Okay, well, let's do the barns, because due to Toothless's research, it shows that the cavity damage spreads out better. So let's do that. Not like we have any kind of shot, though. Put it in the neck. Shake, shake, shake. I don't know if the Barnes TSX can reach that, like a lung from the front. This is not the right caliber that I'd want to try this with. Ooh, I don't like this at all. Oh, here we go. So, back right lung. I decided to do that the last second, but it might be too far back. I have issues with that. We have as often rust zone, though. Yeah, okay. He's off. He's off. I'm gonna go keep eating somewhere. That's the 6.5 for you. Now, given I didn't place it very well, the last second I'm like, I'm gonna try to make sure he goes down by doing that thick upper lung part. But I think I was back too far. In real life, the Barnes TSX has the most penetration at 100 or less. Oh, apparently it has the most penetration out of all of them at the moment. Well, I think Toothless measured it at like 140 or 150 meters or something. But I don't think the penetration changes by range, like the cone. It's all calculated off when the damage hits. So it would change, but it's all numbers. Well, maybe he calms down here. And I noted something else. What's the, what was the calculation for energy again? It's like mass times velocity squared or something? Alright, we get another shot on him here. The Barnes TSX or the 6.5 gonna keep letting me down. This is the cartridge that's let me down the most. I mean, if I had the 223, that would have worked. Maybe. But I do have more success with the 223 than I do with the 6.5. Alright, he's up here somewhere. We're on the deer hunt. With our little CreedMOAR. What did I hit? I hit his right lung, right? Well, maybe hit his right lung. He's still moving? Oh, there he is. Ah! He could have grunted at me or something. Should have just sat there perfectly quiet. I thought he had moved. That's annoying. Any idea what the letters mean for the new ammo? Oh yeah, and Spark We Trust got it. Norm got a retracted message. Half mass times velocity squared. I don't remember the half part. James says mass. Where does the half mass come from? I hit a twig. What do you mean I hit a twig? With the shot? Okay. I can accept that. It's the twig's fault. It wasn't me. The twig did it. Definitely hit a twig. No, these guys are... No. No. I hit a twig. It wrecked the shot I did there. Okay, where'd he go now? I end up just chasing them across the map because I keep spooking them after. That's my patience level. Half mass is kinetic energy. Bullet energy is bullet mass times V2. I wonder what they use in this game. What's the difference between kinetic energy and bullet energy then? I mean, the bullet's kinetic. Science time in the stream. When was I? He's over here? Man, I keep thinking that's a snake. When I was playing yesterday, I was only 50 or so meters away and shot a fellow deer. It felt like dead center mass, no blood. Is that because I hit twigs or whatever? Yeah, the twigs and branches can slow your shot down and stuff, yep. But they also have where some of them, like the leaves, are now blocking shots. Like, it makes your bullet disappear. That's back in the game. And oh my goodness, that... I did a short on it just to show that it was back in the game again. And people were like, yeah, it's back. Like, your bullet just vanishes. And then, the debate started again. Oh, it's more realistic. Real hunters don't shoot through leaves or branches. I'm like... Yes, they do. If you're a hunter and you're hunting to fill your freezer, like get food, like not trophy, like if you're just doing it for sport, yes, don't shoot through the twigs or whatever like this. But if you're doing it for food, like to feed people, you're not going to let little twigs get in the way. So I don't want... there's just no way they're going to be like, ah, there's twigs there. We're not eating tonight. We're not eating tonight. Oh, I don't even know if this will work. Because some of these are blocking shots. But it was the other lung I hit him in. Alright, let's try this again. I don't even know if that goes through these days. That was a Barnes again. Trying for that back lung kind of thing. He doesn't look too happy there. There he goes. We got a couple in him. And bonk. And now we're changing stuff. Half mass times velocity squared. We both had part correct. I never noticed it before. Well, they used to block the shot entirely, and then they fixed it recently. Well, fairly recently. They fixed it during Matariki time. Bullets cause damage by delivering energy to a target effectively. The amount of energy a bullet could potentially deliver is calculated from its mass and velocity of the target. 12 mv squared. Alright, now you're just confusing things more, Norm, with that 12. Is there supposed to be a slash in there to be half? Let's find out. Most rifle rounds won't even care about a little twig anyways. Exactly my point. Really cares. Depends on joules or foot-pounds. We only do joules. That's what's in the game. Don't confuse me with foot-pounds. Almost exactly how mine went, but no hit on him. If you use grains, I think it takes it into account. If you use their metrics, numbers for speed, grams, it matches their energy numbers. Yeah, in the encyclopedia. I don't think it matches like when they start putting in their game though. Because we already have like some muzzle velocities incorrect. At least I think so. I remember a short I seen you had. You were using the 6.5 and you killed a melee roe deer and it, yeah. The ricochet appears to be, because it's happened 4 times. because I have them all on video. It appears to be the bullet just leaving the animal at a different angle. It's not hitting anything behind. It's something to do with their, like how it penetrates the animal. It's coming out at a different angle, and then you can see it. And it looks like it ricochets off something, but it's just exiting. You can actually see it with birds. If you do a lot of shots with like normal rifles on birds, you'll see the shot being redirected out of the bird. So it's something to do with like the model, like when it's moving or something like that. It looks cool, but it's not actually bouncing off anything. It's coming out sideways or something from the animal. But it does look cool. You can try and repeat it. You simply just have to keep doing shots where you're kind of above the animal so you can see behind them. And then just keep putting shots through them. And then you'll eventually see it. You are right. Twig will not stop a bullet. No, it will not. Yeah. Well, when I did hunting, it was back in like the 80s and early 90s or whatever. Like we had a bunch of hounds. We'd run hounds through the woods, flush them out. And so we're always firing at a deer that's running, but like we hunted to fill the freezer, like it was that kind of thing. There was no trophy hunting. It's like we're gonna use all the tags. And like, do you think we're thinking about twigs when you're shooting at a whitetail like full speed running through the we're letting it fly. Basically, we just set up where everybody had their field of fire, right? But yeah, there was no considering twigs. It's like hit the deer. Oh, he did some weird bendy turn thing. I didn't even realize he did some turn thing. Oh, look at that. What is this cone? What is this garbage here? What am I looking at? Oh, James is going to bed? Alright, good night, James. Thanks for coming like normal. Get some sleep. Yeah, I've done about 4 times, I think, little ricochet. Imagine killing 2 animals with 1 bullet. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, yep. Carrie's here, Bumble. I would like to thank you for helping me solve the ammo problem. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Hopefully, all the stuff makes sense. That is the weakest cone I've ever seen. That's the bone that Toothless was talking about. Well, it barely touched the bone. It's just this little tiny little sliver. This is horrible. What the... What is this? This is... What the... Is it a 22? Well, you can see, like, you can't trust the little picture here, but you can actually see how far it went into the bone, like, 'cause this is a little rib. And you can see, like, the bone was only here to here. Like, it was just a smudge. The bone didn't actually slow it down very much. The ribs don't do a whole ton. But they can factor in. But this is just a small little dip. It's just... What? Alright, we gotta do some more shots with this thing. This is, it's the most useless bullet I've seen in the game. What the... Why even have cavity damage here? Alright, where's the next shot, though? Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Let's take a look at this one. Oh my god, this is disgusting. And this is the bar in 6.5, which is supposed to have the stretched out cone. Anyways, this is where I was trying to shoot the first time. But he did like some kind of weird bendy thing. Because you can sort of see the blue line, how long it is through the lung. So this works. And then like there's like no space between the other lung and it, so it just kind of keeps going. That's still like, you might as well just not even have cavity damage at all, really. Well, it's a good thing we did have it though, because it didn't fill up the lung. 90%. Alright, so he's not like a super duper guy. So that probably was his last year. And then the 2 shots really chunked him for meat too. Are you kidding me? 463 garbage 5-star taxiderm. In Ontario, you're shooting through the brush. We're shooting through everything. I made you cough? On energy graph, it took a good bit of energy in the bone. Well, yeah, you can see like how much was lost in the bone, but replace that as if the bone wasn't there. It's still going to lose energy. It's how steep it is going through the bone in comparison to the flesh. Like, it's not much more steep than the flesh curve. Like the curve, anyways, the line. It only dips down a little bit for a second. It's not like all the energy is lost in that bone. It's the difference. Like, you'd have to look at how much energy would be lost if it was just going through flesh compared to the bone. I think it's very little, because it's only like a little angle down. But, yeah. It does have a factor, that's for sure. But that's just ridiculous looking. That cone. Like, even the full one. Oh, I missed the little doohickey back here. Oh, old man Rum and MP Tex here. Nice. How you guys doing? What was the first shot I walked into? I don't know. What did you walk into when I was looking at that, this thing? Look at this disgusting cartridge. Look at this. Look at that stupid shot. Isn't that just the stupidest thing you ever seen for a bullet? But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, you lose energy in the bone here, but if you pretend the bone wasn't there, it would still be going down in this area, just slightly less steep. And it only goes a little bit more steep. So it's not like it's a huge thing. It's the flesh. The flesh just drains it. Because normally our shots are entering the lung way earlier, so it doesn't slow it down. Because you can see it here. It's all about the steepness of the line. Well, that got me a little puzzled there. So how come this one's not so steep and this one is? Just because it's going slower, I guess. But it barely, like, it's, this is kind of interesting. Because you have it losing energy quicker over time than you have it losing energy quicker over time here. But the only difference is a little smudge. That's weird. It's like these two lines should be connected. Like how did that little smudge change it so much? And here's the other thing. This is why I was asking about the energy calculation before, because you know how it's what was it, mass times velocity squared or whatever? Well, the mass is always the same, right? So the only thing that's changing is the velocity through here. And that's squared. So how are we getting a straight line when the velocity in the function is cubed? Or not cubed, squared. Because it should be a curve the entire time, not a straight line. Anyways. Thinking too much. Doesn't matter. It's a game. Arcade damage model. Let's go do this thing. Alright. And I gotta catch up on everybody. I did not want to, but in Detroit they were taking over. What are you guys talking about? Their game, their rules, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty close. Yeah, that was a pretty close shot. I just think it was the bone and the bullet. I just think it was just because it was all flesh. Maybe with all the cone and the flesh is what caused all the meat loss. Yeah, I don't know actually how they calculate the meat loss. It should show the bullet tumble after hitting the bone. Yeah, that'd be cool. Old man rum is wow. Wow about the really ugly cone. I was saying you made the deer cough with the first shot you bear. Oh, right, okay. I get it. A rib bone is pretty soft. Yeah, I don't think the ribs do too much. But it could be a factor when you're trying to do the same shot over and over again. Like try to get, like where Toothless is trying to measure stuff. You hit the bone, it'll wreck the shot. Or the math. Yeah, the 6.5. It's always sucked. I'm gonna do some more shooting with it. I chose to shoot with the Barnes TSX because Toothless's research shows that it has the longest cavity cone. Bone frag is no joke. Yeah, the bone frag. Like, part grenade or whatever, right? E equals MC squared, yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did I get whatever I'm coming to here? What is this? Meets tumulus? That comment was about rats. Nunya has a comment about rats. Oh, okay. I see it way back there. Yeah, the straight lines is why I think it loses energy per distance. Not actually calc bullet speed. Yeah, I don't know. Pi are round? Pies are round. What is this thing? This is where the bears live? I don't get why this is special. Is this from caveman times? Is that like a house? What's this translate to? Wow, I just so happen to have the AI. Where are you here? Oh, that's... Oh. Meta... Tumulus. What does that mean? Appears to combine two words from different languages. Oh, so did they just pull this out of their bum, did they? Metsa, this is Estonian for forest or woods. Tumulus is Latin word meaning mound or burial mound. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So this is a burial mound. Okay. Forest, burial mound. Ah, right, this is like, Vikings or something. Yeah, okay, so this makes sense. Burial mound. But it's not really a forest. I guess it's in the middle of a forest. I bet you this kind of looks cool from the air. Oh, yeah. You don't quite realize what it is when you're down there, right? If you do this... Okay, that makes way more sense now. It's just a clearing, and it's like... Huh. Alright, that's cool. Go in there, see if there's any biking Viking helmets. Alright, let's go use this CreedMOAR some more. Plus, with how the 6.5 is so front-loaded, lots of initial flesh and some bone hurt the cavity penetration for that caliber. I know that in real-life hunting, you could hit 3 different animals in the same size with the same bullet in the same spot, and they all react differently. One might drop one. Yeah, yep. Wonder if some of this is to attempt Yes. Sorry, I'm pulling back Googles. These days, yeah, I don't give the developers any benefit of the doubt anymore. I think a lot of it's on accident. Like, oh, yeah, the animals do that. Yeah, because that's what we're trying to do. We thought, we planned for that, sure. I like the developers, but they, yeah. I think it's a lot of, slap the code together. It looks good on paper. We got no time to QA it. Ship it. I've really been enjoying watching you play this game. Now I need a good fishing game. I always need a good fishing game too. We were doing the angler for a little while. The angler can't hold my attention long term. I end up getting bored with it. Well, this cartridge should work on roe deer. 2-star adult, not gonna do that. Is he all by him lonesome? He is all by his lonesome. Well, I'm gonna scare him out of there. I want his zone. A Stone Age grave. You're trying to be nice, Jason? That's good to be nice. It's good to be nice. Oh, the angler? Yeah, the angler's okay for some fishing. Get out of your system. It's an arcade fishing game. Is how I call it. But it's probably the best arcade fishing game there is. It's definitely not a simulator. Red Fox, eh? Where's this guy's zone? What? Come on, deer, stand on your zone like a good deer. Bear tracks? What the? I figured I'd be able to see some kind of blinky zone. Alright, never mind. Be that way. Maybe I spooked him into that. Lots of foxes around here. What the? 1-star adult. I kind of need the toolbox to come out now. I'm sort of ready for it to come out now. Or update. So I can start doing things. I might do the age managing thing. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. Oh, good night, Norm. See you later. You're seeing syrup? Alright, is that roe deer I scared? Or is it a new one? I mean, I would trust the CreedMOAR here to be able to take a roe deer down. Oh, trees and no animals. I like the bear vocalization. Yeah, they're they're okay. They do startle you. I still don't get the lynx though. The lynx sounds like a lion. I really want to. I got to go back to Tikamoon and see if the lions have the same roar. You see live people? That's good. That was a good movie. What a shocker. What an ending. Oh, it's the same guy, isn't it? Not a lot of good road here then. Okay, let's go all the way down here to these piggies. That's a far little jog. Yeah, bacon time. Not with this gun. You're watching The Hobbit, have you not seen it? Or rewatching it? Oh, first time? You probably read the book, though, or something, right? Bit late to the stream, but from what I read, the reason why the soft point penetrates so much is it's about equal to 190 grain, 30 cal, and sectional density. In the game? I'm not sure they program sectional density. Oh my god, I hear the new Deadpool is... Oh yeah, I heard it was good too. I see they made a movie of Borderlands. I hear it's all... Did they really? Yeah, a lot of video game movies don't turn out very well. I heard the Witcher series was bad. Because they didn't state a character or whatever. And then the main character guy was like a huge Witcher fan. And then he quit because they weren't being Witcher truthful or whatever. I still gotta play the Witcher games. I mean, I gotta stop playing Way of the Hunter and start playing all these other games. I only have about 500 on the list. Gotta play the original Doom. Then Duke Nukem 3D. And somewhere finish Michigan and SnowRunner. Ooh, 1-star mature. Here we go. So we got a 100-meter shot. Well, we'll do another barn shot here. I think this is going to be bad. Their lungs sit lower. Quartering in. Let's try and still hit in the back a little bit here. Okay, it got him. Holy smokes. It got him. You think they simulate sectional density a bit? I don't even know what simulated sectional density is, so... I definitely wouldn't say they're doing extra complicated things, though. My wife read the book. I wasn't interested when it came out. How can you not be interested in Lord of the Rings? Uh-oh, SOC. I know, some people aren't interested in Lord of the Rings stuff. Can't wait for bow season. That's cool. It'd be nice in the game if there was an indicator for when you change ammo. For when you change ammo? What more indicator do you need? It's down on the bottom right. I'm confused. It was not a good movie. Borderlands, yeah, see, Borderlands, they're all on my list to play as well. That's what I mean. Gotta play them all, and I don't think I have, like, I need to, like, live to be 500 years old to fit them all in, I think. Especially if Way of the Hunter keeps getting in the way. Gonna have to play other things. It'd be cool if they program seal density in there, but that would be a whole other can of worms. You have to do what the fans like. Play it like you like. What? Then we have The Walking Dead, but no good zombie survival games. DayZ is the best. Isn't there a billion zombie survival games? Is there no good ones? Sectional density, not seal density. Meat's back on the... Nice. I use Lord of the Rings quotes all the time. At one of the jobs I had, I'd use them just to see if anybody catches them. I had a job where we had to do training virtually in a like a chat room or whatever, right? And I can't remember what. Oh, somebody started it. I can't remember what they said, but someone said, what's the line? Anyway, somebody had typed in something about, you can have my sword. And then someone said, in my bow. And then, of course, I can't resist. I'm like, in my axe. And then there was, what's the line? What's her face says it. I use it sometimes because it's, people think you're being deep and, it's, let it, oh man. It's like, let it be the light when all of their lights go out, or something like that. It's always fun to use a Lord of the Rings quote just randomly and throw it in somewhere. I do like that. Meat's back on the... so Red Deer to row. I guess so. Last 7 days run we need was the joke. It's so funny. Borderlands is amazing. RDR2 is a fire game. I like State of Decay 2 for a zombie game. Oh yeah, I was looking at that once. I think sectional density has to be taken into some consideration in the game, else 170 and 30 there wouldn't be better up close. Well, here, let's look at that for a second. Because I think they have, yeah, I don't want to, that's I mean, I don't like ruining anyone's immersion. But what do I know? Hold on here. Where in the world's the 30-30 in this spreadsheet? Grandpa's old rifle. 170 grains. So, the 170 grain hits at 180. Okay, so you'd have to measure this. So at 100 meters, you'd have to take the Llewellyn's bullseye, 170 grain, and hit a deer in a certain spot, right? That you can repeat the shot. Something that's like not very complicated sort of shot. If you can think of one. Then you have to use the other one, the core, 150 grain, and do the exact same shot at the exact same energy. So at 100 meters, you're hitting at 1,866. And then the core is about the same at 100 meters, but you gotta be slightly closer, so like 92 meters or something like that. And then you get about the same. Then you gotta do the exact same shot, and you gotta measure it. Then you'll know if they took anything in it. Because if they didn't do anything more complicated, then all they're doing is just energy. So that's how you'd find out. I'm not sure Toothless went that in depth. And then I also wouldn't think it'd be that noticeable by anybody. So I found out if it's not noticeable by anybody, I don't think they put it in the game. I don't think they put effort into things that no one can notice. Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would they? It's like the aging rare furs. People say they could see the rare furs change age. I watched a melanistic mule deer age through the mature stage. I couldn't see a thing change in his fur. There's a bunch of lighting that plays with it. But then someone was like, oh no, it's just the albinos you can see. So you're telling me they put aging fur stuff in the albino rare fur, but not the melanistic one. Why would they do it differently? I don't think there's aging in either one of them. What I suspect is that they have the aging fur underneath the albino paint. And it's kind of showing through or something. That's what I more suspect. Some kind of texture carryover. Oh, another one-star mature. But I don't know. All I know is they're not going to put effort into like changing a couple hairs on the deer so it looks a little older if you've got like a microscope. They're going to be really hard to hit when they're doing this walkie back and forth thing. They're always so talented. Look at that. They're doing it right in unison. They're so polite. They're so polite. I kept an eye on the one, and I lost him. I don't think these guys calm down from this circle maneuver anytime soon. I'm gonna just stick in it. He's quartering. We're gonna go with the big hit. We're going with the big one. Oh, he's changing right now. Oh, that's fine. We'll use it anyways. Oh, look at that horrible shot. I'll do it anyways. We've got the EDLX or whatever it's called. ELDX or... That's how much I remember. It'll work, I'm sure. I'll be very surprised if that worked, actually. Alright, I haven't been looking at chat, but I see that it's moving. PS5, Assassin's Creed series... Oh, Alfred, the entire Assassin's Creed's on my list, but you know the problem? I have, like, OCD stuff. I'd have to play the first one and go all the way through. Challenge accepted, though. If I ever get to the darn thing. Looking forward to seeing what Light No Fire is like. Fool of a tuck. Fool of a tuck. I probably spelled that. I don't know how they spell it. Bumble, have you heard of Little Devil Inside? No. Tuck. Oh, yeah, T-O-K. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, Fool of a Tuck. Yes. Same shot at 30-30, even 100 meter. Not easy as... No, it's not easy at all. Yeah, the easiest I find is to call a moose cow in. And because it'll be, like, in the same, and just do it over and over again, you'll eventually get to the same shot that are really close. Like when they're face on and you do it at 50 meters or something. My red deer albino changes. Okay. Make a video and post it. Because I haven't got, oh. I did have an albino red deer. I should have just, no, I'm not doing that. I did it with a melanistic and I let it die and I didn't see any changes. I refuse to believe the albino changes if the melanistic doesn't. Refuse until I see proof of it. With my own eyes. That's it. Well, like I was saying earlier, it could be the aging, like, fur that it's, like, sitting on top of, because who knows how they modeled the actual albino fur on the thing. So, yes, it could be that, but I think it's doing it unintentionally, is my theory. I don't think they painted aging in the albino fur, or the rare fur. That's just what I think. I don't think they would have put the time to do that small detail. So my guess is it's bleeding through whatever fur modeling they're using for it. Like the standard stuff. So this is the barns. There's that little ridiculous looking cone. It did fine, but you need cavity damage because it's not doing enough damage to pin on its own. Definitely broadside only stuff here. What's one thing that bugs you the most in the game that you wish they would fix? Oh, there's a big list. Right now, the cubes on the ground are little squares. And optimization. Optimization in the squares on the ground. Wait, did I actually successfully hit that other one? Huh. Well, call me surprised. You have a video of it? Really? Okay. I'll have to find it somehow. It, like, clearly shows the changes? Did that bone not go down? Uh-oh, I didn't look. A red sun rises. Blood has been spilled. The mallet doesn't change. So you're telling me they made the decision to implement aging in the albinos, but not the melanistic. It just makes no sense. Especially since you can hardly tell that the albino changes. Unless you're like super zoomed in. Somebody said they get brighter white or something? Which is why I was thinking that it's just the white undertone of the original fur. Like they just painted over top of the texture they already had, and then the aging stuff still functions through it, is my guess. But then why doesn't the melanistic one bleed through? I guess just because they painted it black. I can test if albino fur changes. I have albino young red deer on my Transylvania map. You can if you want. It's not a big deal though. Don't waste your albino. Like, even if it does change, like, it's not something you can really see, I don't think, like, through the binoculars or whatever in the game. But that's just my guess. I think it's bleed through. New England red deer. The albino got grayer. Well, how does a white deer go grayer? I can't seem to find squares on the ground on PlayStation. Oh, good. I think it's... Look, here they are. You got me. Pay-in was like, you gotta clean, uninstall your drivers and reinstall them. I'm like, I'm not doing that, because I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do all the work, do the clean install, And it's going to bugger up 10 other things. And then they're still going to be here. And what it is it's the long distance textures on top of the close textures. So this, like the square that's being put on top is the square you would see if I was like 400 meters away looking through it with binoculars. This is what it turns to at distance. And then it's on top, like it's being placed at the same time as the close texture is what's going on. You're seeing the long, like the low quality of what is it? LOD, level of detail? Yeah, you're seeing the low level of detail stuff being placed up close. So it's been like that for a while. I don't know what in the world. Like, I'm not the only one. This is widely reported. Albano got grayer on the Matariki map. Well, you do play a lot, so. But yeah, no, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. That it's bleed through other aging. I wonder if it's because they are New Zealand red deer and not just red deer. Yeah, and Sparker we trust, he got like the best red deer you can get in the game, probably. Yeah. Oh, hello, foxes. I didn't even see you there. Is there a 5-star fox? Oh, there's 1-star mature. Where did SOC go? Did he go off to watch his movie? Maybe he doesn't want to be spoiled. Have the movie spoiled. Alright, we're gonna leave these piggies alone after this. No, still here. What can I do? Oh, no, you don't need to come. I was just, you were talking about the Hobbit movie, and then you just kind of disappeared. Or we were talking about the Hobbit movie. Sorry, when did you say you're watching it? Let me scroll back up. This is why I made you blue font, then I could find your stuff. Oh, you're watching it tonight. Oh, okay. You watching it right now? You're allowed to watch it, of course, right now. Is that the only super rare you have shot? Yeah, okay. Super rare. So this shot worked, which surprised me. The ELDX. How did this work? It wasn't a very good shot. It was alright, I guess. Like super steep angle. See, with just use my eyeballs. The cavity cone doesn't look any different from the ELDX and the Barnes. Like, it looks the same to me. But I guess if you have your ruler out, you'll see slight differences. But it's like not enough to really, I think, concern with. That pretty much looks the same. Okay. Where are we now? Go this way. Yeah, wait, you already finished? What? How are you watching the movie and then, like, watching the stream? You got, like, one headphone in one ear and the other headphone in the other ear, or one headphone? Or did you watch it earlier in the night? Oh, NCIS, New Orleans. All right. I could never watch two things at once. Or listen to two things at once. That'd drive me nuts. You have a talent. One pig zone. Yeah, something exciting must be happening. Oh, wolverines, reindeer, really far away. What else is here? Everything's calling. There's boar over here. There's pheasant over here. I'm not really worried about the pheasant. I watch a stream on laptop, play the PS5 and the extra monitor, and watch the shows of my wife on the big screen. What the? The stream's running on the laptop. You're playing the PS5 at the same time, and you watch a show with your wife on the big screen. You have way more multitasking ability than I do. I can't even play this and watch a slow-moving chat. And this is just a hiking simulator. Wolverines, eh? Well, we know what that means. Slugs. Well, does the slug hit for any less than, like the CreedMOAR, though? I guess it does, right? But it gives me the 5-star rating. I listen to the podcast and play sometimes. Yeah, that's a popular thing to do. Listen to podcasts, yeah. I still have trouble with that, though. Where are you, Wolverines? I hear them. Mountain reindeer. Where am I? Oh yeah, finally getting close to the reindeer. I like hunting the reindeer. They're a good species to hunt. Oh, there we go. 3-star. Where is your buddy? Just by himself? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's him. wear my headphones with one on my ear, the other is off the other ear, so I can keep up with the TV. This way my wife knows I'm paying attention to her as well. Very good multitasking. You like them more than the caribou? Oh, me too. But did they fix up the caribou at all to like make the same, like fix up the model at all like they did with the reindeer? I haven't changed maps at all. I'm also curious if animals are easier to approach on the other maps now since they're easier here. Haven't been, yeah, I haven't been back there either. Here we go. Reindeer time. We got 2 different herds. Yeah, for this 6.5 CreedMOAR, it's gonna be like a boring guide video. Because you just use the fancy one and that's it. I don't even yeah, I don't have any reason to use the other ones. Use the cheap one or use the ELDX or whatever it is. I don't think you need to try to lower the energy on it. They're too close together. I don't see any benefit in dropping 200 joules. Well, unless you're doing the shots out like 800 meters or something like that. But if you're doing that, people are just going to use the Lapua or something. I don't know why you'd be trying to hunt long distance with the CreedMOAR. Because you'd have to be shooting at roe deer or something small. But I guess if you're using the SSG, it's the most accurate in the game, really. So maybe you could have fun with it? I don't know. I don't know why... And they don't even render in really well past 500 meters, so... You're shooting 500 meters tops, unless you're just sort of... having fun. And then you would still use the fancy round, the ELDX or whatever. Yeah, so it's not really... Because I was making a comment about a lot of the cartridges, you don't use the Barnes TSX at all for them. There's like no place for it, like where in the energy thing, it usually gets left out because there's usually the 2 cartridges you'll mainly use. Like you'll use the one mostly all the time, and it'll be the second one, like to make it weaker for the hunt rating. And then there's no place for the third one, and the third one's usually always the Barnes TSX. So then I'm like, I brought that up. And then the reply was, oh, the CreedMOAR, though, the weakest one's the Barnes TSX. You'll use that one to lower the energy for, like, smaller animals. But no, it doesn't apply, because it doesn't lower it enough for it to matter. So, once again, the Barnes TSX gets the shaft. Looks like we have a huge bird ball that's going to form out here. There it goes. Witnessing the bird ball again. Alright, we got our Viking teepee. And then the reindeer were this way, right? I forget now. Oh. 2-star mature. All by himself. I'm sure he's not going to get much better. Might as well take him down. See, with the sun's like this bright on them, I don't know if you can really tell aging. It's just so, it's making everything bright white. Like that's very washed out kind of thing. Alright. What do we have in there? Polymer tip. Barely 3,000 energy. He seems dedicated to keep walking. Alright. Alright. That was good. I mean, it's close. He's close. Look at this. Did I get one? Now I'll use the cheap bullets. Ooh, wreck the sound. I didn't even kill him. They're not even falling. Oh, they separated at the right time. Oh, yes they are. How come I'm not seeing them fall from the sky? Oh, that goes that one. Yeah, it's only exciting for so long. Oh, that went right through. Oh. Gotta wait till it gets dense. There's another one. There's a few of them down. Okay, getting some non-kill long shots that require finding the animal again for a second shot. Pretty annoying. It is annoying, yeah. The 5 stars get big. Nice. Is the bird ball a glitch? Oh no, it's a glitch, yeah. I'm not seeing. No, it's only on mine. It only happened on Aurora Shores and they fixed it. Yeah, the bird balls on Aurora Shores never this big though. There's only like a few of them. Or I don't remember seeing any that are that big. Oh, a solid hit there. Alright, okay, so this is the one time that this is a good cartridge to use. The broadside. Because like every cavity point got put in that lung pretty much. Or very close to it. So that's okay. I mean, that's fine. 56%. They look pretty cool. Half the size. Yeah, the only bird ball I seen in Aurora Shores was like 5. There's only like 5 of them in a circle. The problem is I gotta go close to get these guys, and the sound's all gonna bugger up. Not even sure I got any. It is fun how fast you can shoot. Look at the feathers. I'm not sure they're falling though. I got like 1. Any 5 stars? And it's not like one bird type either. It's like geese and wild duck all together. 15%. Took his wing off. Oof. I guess I did go quite a lot. 2-star. 27%. 24%. Look at all these high fit ducks. Oof. Oh, that would be nice if it was a brain shot. Darn. Then I could say, look how much of a sniper I am. Okay, got quite a bit. They're still there, though. Three-star goose. Yeah, imagine seeing a 5-star in there and trying to hit him out of all that. There's a 5-star. Yeah. Oh, getting late in the evening. You got the trophy from the glitch, right? The ammo change was undoubtedly a substantial effort but it has not significantly improved gameplay for the users. While I still enjoy the game, I'm beginning to question the decision making. Well, yeah, I don't know on my final verdict on the ammo change. I think they would have been fine to just do the shotguns. The shotgun is significant. They gotta fix the buckshot. The ammo change let us carry more ammo, though. And did make some interesting things for some of the choices. But questioning the decision making, that's pretty much everything. I question their decision making on most everything, so that's just normal. That's just normal. They had to do the ammo change. I don't know. See, they started working on it like a year and a half ago. So I don't know if they had it a certain way and then redid it. Like scrapped it and changed your mind, or if it took this long to put it together, I don't know. But most likely, the main purpose of it is so that they can do this, right? So they can have the actual product in the game. There, look, you get the nice detailed box. Look at that nice Federal 308 box in the actual ammo modeled. Product placement. Be there all day getting the 5-star. Yeah, you'd have to park the Jeep under it and just keep reloading. Not very exciting. I did it for a while to see if the game would break. Yeah, I got like half of them and I gave up. I'm like, that's enough. Another 2-star amateur just standing out here on his lonesome. Only rifle really changed by the new ammo was Grandpa's old rifle. Yeah, the Grandpa's old rifle, that was a good one. The 375 I haven't looked at too much. The 223 I didn't notice much of a difference. You're noticing something? The 223, they made the first ammo a tier 3, but it's more powerful than the tier 4 ones. I was using the 223, but I forget what my conclusion is. I can't remember what I concluded. But I don't think it was that significant. Oh, the 9.3 is just... So there's two cartridges that are making me grumpy, and that's a 7mm PRC is making me grumpy, and the 9.3 makes me grumpy. And this 6.5 probably will do it too. The 9.3 is, it's basically, hunting with a slug that goes a bit further. He's a happy 2-star. Just hanging out. Oh, I can swing around, try to do the... You gotta do the broadside on him. Or he probably won't die. I mean, I guess we can test it. So, I mean, you're not gonna get that much closer. I should get a better quarter, though. That's a little too harsh. The 375 didn't get new ammo? Yeah, it did. It's the 350 that didn't get new ammo. Where in the world is it? All right, here. Got Llewellyn's Grande 5000. And then it's got the sledgehammer. And that's the one we had before. That's my point. They started out with the intent of producing a great hunting game, but it's turned into commercial. Yeah. I think they had to do it or it probably wouldn't exist anymore. That's my guess. Oh, he's gonna laugh at me. I don't think it was originally what they were gonna do. Oh, he didn't die instantly, eh? Oh, I had the wrong one in. But it's not even that different, though, so... Okay. He's going down. Are soft point bullets always best choice for longer shots? Nope. It all depends on the bullet you're using. Because sometimes they're lighter grain, and sometimes they're a heavier grain. And sometimes they didn't program them where they make sense. You just kind of have to get to know each one. Or use Toothless's... No. Well, use Toothless's guide, yeah. But then, Liquid Fire has the energy numbers. And a link in the description. And... I believe Nikibo's gonna put the energy numbers in the toolkit when he gets there. Oh, the 350, yeah, the 350 is really bad now. I gotta use it, though. For 375, the poly tip is just so powerful on ale up to 100 meters. It drops Cape Buffalo. Oh, good. I used the 375 for a 323-yard task on a bear. It worked well. Well, this 375 has like a really varying like ammo choice though. It depends which one you're using. Because goodness, yeah, the polymer tip there. Or the Llewellyn's Grande. It's for 5,000 joules at 100 meters. But half of that at 500. Oh, some of them are brutal. Yeah, the Grande one. I mean, you're good. You're good out to 400 meters with that one. The other one's not so much. So you must have been using the Grande, I assume. I mean, yeah, like, yeah. The Grande is definitely your best one. A great hunting game can promote product. Brands can't make a mediocre game great. No, you are correct. Most of their businesses, like I got stumped by their business decisions for a long time. I was like kind of banging my head off the wall, like this doesn't make any sense. Because I always thought they were paying for the brands. I'm like, where are they getting the money from to buy these brands? But then I'm like, oh, it's like the Hunting Simulator 2 business model. And like the Cabela's kind of thing, where Cabela's mainly use their games for as a commercial for Cabela's. But I guess they had fun with it. I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay, they must be getting income from it, because if you do the math with how much sales they do, they can't afford their employees' salaries. It's not enough. So it's like, well, I didn't understand. I'm like, how is the game still functioning? And I'm like, oh, then once you start realizing it's about product placement and branding is a significant part of it, their decision-making process, then it all starts to make sense. And you're like, oh, okay, that's why we got Kawasaki UTVs. They're trying to keep the lights on. All right, here we go. Schmuck. Didn't do enough damage, not broadside enough. The fusion rifle. 68%. Anyways, I don't know for any details or anything. That's just my assumption now. Because it's the only thing that makes sense. I don't think 375 is meant to be long range. No, it's not. You know, the poly tip, it's meant to be a big bore. Yeah, but it works out that, yeah, that Grande works out to 400 meters or something, it looks like. Like, it's still hitting at 3,000 joules at 400 meters. I didn't know what gun to use with the new ammo change, so I went with that, and it had the smallest hunter sense dot. The 375? Oh, the smallest hunter sense dot's the Armad and the 6.5 here. Oh, there, Old Man Rum replying to James. Next gen game and as more people upgrade to the new consoles, more people come to expand the player base. Hopefully more money will come in. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing on player base. Don't know. But there's new players joining all the time because I see them popping in all the time. We got 2 Kawasaki UT for $6.99 entire map for $99. Someone sucks at well, not if they're making an okay money off of the branding deals. Then someone pulled off a smart move there, because it might be the only thing that's keeping the game moving. But yeah, they seem to have changed their perspective over the last 2 years. I think they had a lot more bigger eyes, bigger ambitions when they released. because you can tell that they wanted to do all those like seasonal events and stuff like that, like the Hunter Classic does, because they tried to do the Halloween one, and I think they learned real quick that they can't produce stuff that fast and like update it without it breaking. I think they learned real fast. And then I think after like the first year's numbers, and then probably after Tikamoon, that they probably decided to do a few shifts here and there, is my guess. Once the game stabilized and they got some numbers in sales. But I don't know, maybe this was the plan all along, I don't know. But I do know they've changed over the last 2 years. They're definitely more distant. They're only responding. They're only responding to safe stuff. Like if you're doing something fun in the Discord. Like if I place like one of the songs in the Discord, or if someone's posting an image of a trophy they've got, or some kind of, like if there's an issue, they'll respond to it too. But they're not touching any kind of big questions. It's just empty response. Like there's no response for anything that's a big question. .375 has the smallest tier 6 100 dot. Let me refrain. Oh, okay. Well, that's been measured as well in Spark We Trust. Let's take a look. Because it's actually probably the same. Let me see. I can't even find it on the spreadsheet. There it is. So Liquid Fire measured it by pixels. He counted the pixels to get a measurement. And he gives it a score. But it has 2 scores, so I don't know why he has 2 different units. Anyways, he says the accuracy hunter sense scale. Scale or score? What should I be using here? I don't think it matters. Anyways, he scored the hunter sense accuracy of the 375 as 3.00, and the 7mm PRC is 3.02. The Remington 700 long, 3.02. The Remington CDL is 3. So the 3.02 doesn't make a difference because it's just this 0.2, but he was counting pixels, so he did notice that there's a tiny, like 1 pixel difference or something like that between the two. So the 375, for all intents and purposes, have the same size hunter sense dot as the 7mm PRC, the 300 or the 700 long, and the 700 CDL has the exact same size. And it's the same size as... Wait, it can't be the same size as Grandpa's, can it? It is. It's the same size as Grandpa's old rifle's 100 cents dot size. Just for random fact. Yeah, see what they did is all the Remington rifles, like the CDL, the long, the 700 PRC, and the 375, they just copy pasted the hunter sense dot basically. Well, I don't know. They said 375 got the copy paste from the CDL, and then the 7mm PRC got the long. The 1 pixel difference or whatever. 9.3 is an absolutely tiny dot if you count it as a tier 6. Really? Wasn't that a big one? What did it score? Where's the 9.3? It scored... Oh yeah, that's much smaller. 1.42. Yeah, that's... Oh, well, because it's a Steyr, of course. It's a Steyr. It's gonna have the... It's gonna have the reduced one. What did I find this time? More rude rocks. Cracked rock. Alright. Okay, let's hunt one more thing. One more thing. We did lots of signs. Sort of. And the sun's going down in Lintukoto. Everything's going to sleep. It's really quiet up on this hilltop. Where's all the mouflons? Oh. There's the mouflons. That was convenient. So 6.5 is copy paste with ammo change from the... No. Where did the confusion come from there? I was just talking about hunter sense dots, but the 6.5 wasn't in the list off. Oh, the 7mm/8. No, they're not. They're not the same at all. Are you talking about hunter sense dot or something else? Oh, 1-star mature. Perfect. Oh, and a reindeer off here. Look at the nice sunny glow. Oh, I can hunter score them too. Oh, a 4-star mountain reindeer. No, that's gonna be for next time. I got to get their zone sorted out. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Oh yeah, hide behind the tree. Oh, what a turn. He's just gonna hang in the tree. Probably caught the scent. Yeah. Broadside is good with the 6.5. But I don't know why you'd take this instead of the 270. Oh, another bird ball's forming. Right above me. Isn't it magical? They follow you around. Kind of like turkey vultures or something. Slam. Alright, I'm just gonna get the zone and then we'll play the tunes on the way out. I don't know if I have any other songs ready to go. Just like gnats, yeah. Alright, next time, I gotta remember this reindeer up here. Oh, I never stuffed the red deer either. I should remember to do that. Because a 5-star reindeer would be great. Get out of here, you guys. Two-star there. Here he is over here. Look at that guy. Nice. Oh, how... Look, they're like 6... Go to 15 or 16 or something, right? $17. The ammo change seems the same as the 7mm 8. Was just saying, not saying it has the same energy, just ammo type. Like using the ammo the same way with both weapons. Oh, I see. Like following the pattern. Okay, well possibly, I can't remember. Some of them follow the same pattern, yeah. Well, see, the 6.5 has the Barnes TSX as the weakest or the weakest version, but I don't think the 7mm 8's the weakest with the Barnes, is it? Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't follow the same pattern because the Barnes TSX with the 7mm 8 is the middle of the road one. It's actually the most powerful under 100 meters. But then it just becomes middle of the road. The polymer tip overtakes it after 100 meters. Actually, at 100 meters, it overtakes it. And then the soft point's the weak one. While with the 6.5, the Barnes TSX is the weak one. So it's not the same pattern. Oh, I already have the zone, do I? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a rare zone. How am I going to remember it's this guy? Let's put this on him. I remember being here, right? Yeah, I remember these guys. Oh, so they grew up bigger. Interesting, and I got their drink zone over here. Alright, I'll go stuff the red deer. Oh, your things cleared up? Oh, no problem. No problem. Oh, yeah, with SOC. Go watch some more things. Yeah, I'm just gonna stuff this and then we'll... I don't know if I have another song to play or not. Where should we stick this guy? Right up here? Why not? He's not like a super great one. Nice and simple. Boink. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's not a symmetrical 5-star. I did paste the right one, right? Yeah. Alright. So they're doing the non-symmetrical-y thing now for these 5-stars. Which is a good change. So that's cool. Because I don't think they did that before, did they? Oh, what else do we have here? Okay. Well, I'll have to ask around for that one. I don't know if the red deer were doing that before. Gotta get up early, take the wife in. Oh my goodness. That's a big day. Yeah, see, Barry, I'm turning off there anyways. Okay, we'll hit the little tunes. I'll mute up. Have a good night. I'm gonna play something that I don't actually remember what it is, but it's a song I kept. I'm probably trying to decide if it's gonna be on the radio station or not. I'll play it. I don't even know which one it is though. We'll see what it is. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and see you next time. Yep, see you, old man Rump. Where's my picture? Okay.
When the summer sun's a-blazing down in Lintukoto, buckshots flying everywhere, the critters dodge and go. We're hoping for a big old buck, but all we find's a doe. Nothing like some vintage hunting with a song and a ho-ho. Out by the fields and forests, my buddy drew his lot. He aimed at a sly old fox, but missed him with a shot. That buckshot's good for nothing, not a rabbit or a deer. Looks like tonight's supper is a pint of lukewarm beer. Oh, we're hunting in the summertime under Finland's golden rays, but those critters keep on laughing while we simply gaze. We load our gun, thing we hit was the ground beneath our feet, and the deer pranced off, showing us a summertime defeat. We might be crazy rednecks or foolhardy country folks, but watching them critters outrun our shots sure gives us jokes. We'll be back again tomorrow with our trusty shotguns free, hunting summertime in Lintukoto where the critters get away with glee. Oh, we're hunting in the summertime under Finland's golden rays, but those critters keep on laughing while we simply gaze. We load our guns with buckshot, hoping to amaze, but them badgers, bunnies, and foxes, they just run away unfazed.
I've got my Remington 700s lined up in a row, from the white-tailed deer in autumn to the highland snow. Each one tells a story, every rusted scratch and stain, from the tall pines of Montana to the fields of sugarcane. One for varmints, one for elk, and one for prairie dogs. They've seen the dew at dawn and the swamps down in the bogs. Spent shells under the tree stand, gun on my hands. These rifles hold the memories of this weary land. With a Remington in my hands, I understand the call, the crisp morning air and the rustling leaves of fall. I carry the weight of stories written in wood and steel. In the heart of these wild places is where I truly feel. From my granddaddy's old cabin to the windswept plains of sage, each rifle sits in silence till it's time to turn the page. Click of the bolt action, whisper of the wind, simple moments of stillness, that's when the hunt begins. I've weathered storms and sunlight through meadows fresh and green, with my trusty Remington and sight so true and keen. Every notch and every car speaks of hunts long past, a legacy of hunters where shadows long are cast. With a Remington in my hand, I understand the call, the crisp morning air fall. I carry the weight of stories written in wood and steel. In the heart of these wild places is where I truly feel. With a Remington in my hands, I understand the call. The crisp morning air and the rustling leaves that fall. I carry the weight of stories written in wood and steel. In the heart of these wild places is where I truly feel. Well, my granddaddy's old cow